And welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3. Last time, well, okay, on the calendar we had a relaxing vacation. In the upload order, of course, we went to Tartarus previously. Gotta snap back the clock there. We were able to avoid disaster at the end of our vacation after using a little time magic to manage that, and now we're just kind of left to our devices this evening. Again, we've pretty much hit the point where there's not really anything we need to do. We could walk Koromaru, but real quick, let's take a look at our softwares and just see if there's anything I haven't played yet that could help out. Let's see. Mental instructor, history website note, ninja fan site note. You know what? Let's do the ninja fan site note. Let me see what this URL leads to. Ninja hideout. Looks like a foreign forum where people post about ninjas. Nimpo, ninja research score, 222. Looks like people are serious about becoming real ninjas. I'll take a look. No nin, I guess, is the person posting this. Ninjas have unique breathing methods, such as Futae Buki, Okinaga, and more. I found interesting breathing techniques that ninjas use for long-distance travel. Maybe I can use this to run swiftly like a ninja myself. Ambush has been enhanced. The amount of time needed to dash before being able to ambush has been decreased. This is an incredibly helpful upgrade, as previously the upgraded ambush took quite a while to charge, and you'd need quite a bit of lead-in to get it on these shadows. Now it will charge up almost as soon as you start dashing, which is very, very helpful. Makes it a lot more consistent, makes the timing a lot easier on it too. Good upgrade, good upgrade. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. I can hear people talking. I was so excited about having next Monday off, but then I remembered Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. It's lame we have to work even though we don't get paid. What jobs did you get? Tuesday and Wednesday I've got a construction job, and on Thursday and Friday I'm at a gas station. Damn, that sucks. And teacher's gonna be keeping an eye on us the whole time too. Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Or will my job be? Hope that guy at the gas station doesn't have to deal with any rainy days. The first bell has rung. So, did you all enjoy the school trip? I sure didn't. I couldn't care less about shrines and temples. Well, Career Experience Week starts Tuesday. Just think of it as another boring field trip for social studies. And it's pretty tough out there in the real world. If you don't know what I mean, by the end of the week, you will. Myself, though, I'm just happy I'll have the chance to relax. Thanks, Miss Toriyumi, you're making me feel so motivated. Does anyone have any fond memories from the trip they'd like to share with the class? Come on, don't turn away from me. I'm feeling sleepy, but we'll stay away, because you get more dialogue if you do that. So my idea for the school trip was Guam, but none of the other teachers agreed. In fact, they all had their own ideas. Mr. Akoto stumped for Kyoto, like always. Mr. Ono wanted to go to somewhere northeast of Japan. Still not sure why. Miss Onishi suggested a hot spring, and Mr. Takenozuka wanted to ride the Maglev train. Mrs. Terauchi didn't care where we went, as long as she could bring her husband. Man, is she annoying! What we need is someone to unite the rest of the staff against a certain someone. Then we can finally fight back against this annual Kyoto slog. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture, and somehow I became more academically oriented listening to Miss Toriyumi complain about her co-workers. Now, something that we're finally able to take care of. Oh, that drink! Can I see it? Ooh, is this the limited edition drink you can only get in Kyoto? Wow, impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. Have you seen the Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. You want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. I'll need, let's say, 5,000 yen to part with it. Sure, you know what? That seems like a fair trade. Few drinks and 5k yen? That's nothing to me. I got 500k. What? You're really gonna pay 5,000 yen for this? Wow, you must be a rare drink maniac. Thanks, though. Now I can get my own rare drink. And yes, we have the Odin juice now. Hey, maybe you could help out a fellow rare drink maniac. Do you think if we made those persimmons into a drink, maniacs all over the country would like it? That's an idea, that's an idea. But now that we have the Odin juice, we can finally turn in that request to Elizabeth, and yet that quest is permanently possible to fail. One of the few time quests that you can permanently fail in any version of the game, and think in addition with the beach side quest in Reload, it's the only other one that can potentially be permanently failed, although you kind of have to be really not paying attention for the beach side quest. Anyway, let's report our findings. It seems you have completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Ah, so that's the legendary Odin juice. Though at first glance, it appears to be an ordinary can of juice. Oh, it's warm.
Is that true?
This grainy mouthfeel must be one of the ingredients in the Odin. It feels like daikon? Or maybe an egg. How very mysterious.
You have my thing.
I see the technology advances at a rapid pace. I will wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. Please take this as your reward. And we get a winter uniform costume for somebody. I don't really care who, because I'm not using any costumes. I want to keep things on the up and up, not make our sessions too silly. And I just immediately traveled right back into Polonium Mall. We're going back to the classroom, and we're just going to shop around and see what everyone has to say before we hang out with who we intend to hang out today, which is Yukari. Hey, I guess deciding on one's career seems to be a fascinating process. However, since I am designed primarily for combat, it won't be very useful to me. No. Oh well, we can find something that you can do once this is all over, I guess. That trip was a blast, especially the hot springs. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be a secret, wasn't it? But sharing secrets is fun too. Hey, yeah, we're in the timeline where we did not get executed. Man, why do we have to come to school today? I know, right? We should have had today off. Oh, Junpei. Maybe he just wants to see Chidori, though. Anyways, we've got something important to do. We've got to max out Yukari's social link. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna stop by Polonium Mall on the way home. Want to join me? For sure, for sure. And we will grow closer, so why not? Great, time for some window shopping. I wonder what's on display today.
Hey, can we go look at some earrings? We didn't end up going last time, remember? I still need to check out what new pieces they have. It's that kid. Hey there!
Mommy! Oh, there you are! You need to stay by Mommy's side, okay?
Okay! He was with his mother today. Huh.
That's a relief.
Yeah, kind of looked like he was lost again. So I was worried for a second there. I've heard that no matter how careful you try to be, kids just love wandering off on their own, especially when they're that young. Must be hard being a mother. Anyway, you ready to go? None of the earrings caught my eye. Maybe I should find a new shop to check out. If I go on a day off, I could look somewhere a little further from home. But if I go out on my own again, who knows what creeps might come after me. The news hasn't been very reassuring. Gee, what should I do? If only someone would come with me.
Okay, I'll take a hint.
Thanks. I'll treat you to something when we get there. So much for being afraid to rely on others, huh? Now it just slips out. I'll have to learn to hold back, too. Can't ask for too much, but I shouldn't do everything by myself, either. I guess it'll all balance out if you start relying on me more, too. At least that's what I think. Oh, right. I wanted to give you something. And that's actually why I wanted to hang out today.
And we get a strap. Huh, thanks, Yukari.
You know what it is, right? It's the strap from my cell phone. I got it at the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It's been my special keepsake for many years, because my dad bought it for me. I used to talk to the little charm attached to it when I was alone in my room. You must think I'm nuts, huh? But it was pretty much the only thing that got me through. I can honestly say I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that little guy. So I was just thinking maybe it could help you in some way too.
Can I really have this, Yukari? I don't know, that sounds like it means so much to you.
Yep, I'm doing better these days, so I'd like you to have it.
I can feel the tight bond between me and Yukari.
thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the lover's arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the lovers within thyself.
And with that, the Lover's Arcana has been maxed out. We have fully completed our bond with Yukari. And with the Lover's Social Link at maximum, we can now create Sibylle. Sibylle is okay. In FES and Portable, she's more focused on pierce skills, and I think she has some healing stuff. She's more of a light-focused attacker in this version of the game, which is fine. Not my favorite. Doesn't really have anything super interesting innately, so like a lot of Persona, how good she can potentially be is dependent on how willing you are to customize her, and to a lesser extent based on her innate resistances, since you can only really tool those around with skills, and the more resistance skills you stack onto the Persona, the less offensive-oriented skills you can put on them.
Oh, right. So, as we were saying, it'd be nice to go someplace a little further from home. We've talked about this before, remember? About going out to the mountains or something. Let's make good on that, okay? We could even go to Destinyland. I can't wait to make some more fun memories together. Alright, well, now that that's decided, it's time to start planning. Give some thought to where you'd like to go, okay?
Yeah, honestly, Destinyland would be pretty fun. I haven't been there since Digital Devil Saga. Yukari and I return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Ryoji-kun was just here. He came to hang out with Junpei-kun. It's not often that we get visitors here. Yeah. Do you think it's okay? I'm actually surprised that he's not with a girl. Hey, where's Aigis? I saw her on the second floor.
Huh?
Really? Maybe she's with Kodomaru. It's not like them to be gone. Interesting. Well, we can just snoop around with that, but now that the Kyoto trip is behind us, we can talk to our friends here. The saying, earnest labor brings happiness, is simply a pretext. However, there are some people, like Yukari's father, who put their whole lives into their work. At any rate, I'd advise you take full advantage of this opportunity to learn about the workforce. You have to remind me. Work, huh? My dad did his very best when he was working. He was a hard worker and he never complained. Well, then again, he didn't do the kind of work we're going to be doing. For sure, for sure. Career Experience Week sounds like fun. You think it's a hassle too, Zeller-san? Oh, yeah, honestly. I see.
Really?
That's a bit of disappointing. You'll learn, kid, you'll learn. Anyway, let's head up to the second floor and let's see what Aigis and Kodomaru are up to. I cannot stop thinking about Ryoji-san. I'm worried I may overheat. I even asked Kodomaru-san for help. Well, Kodomaru, what do you say?
I comprehend.
I see. Then I shall continue my observations. Okay, that is a rap debate that they're having there. Let me think about what I'm able to do tonight. After thinking on it, I think we'll just play the Mental Expert software, Mental Instructor. It seems to teach breathing techniques and stretches at varying difficulty levels. I follow the on-screen instructions and begin diaphragmatic breathing. I was able to reach the final level, where I could hear my true inner thoughts. I feel like this spiritual training has helped me free my mind. And for that, we get a pretty nice increase of 7 SP, more fuel for Life Aid, of course. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room.
What am I drawing? Why this? What?
It's been a while.
That voice.
I'm glad to see you once again. Jin, the instruments, if you would.
Here. Don't tell me you can't even recognize your own evoker.
Now there's nothing in the world keeping you here, yes?
Takaya.
Surely you understand. There is nowhere for you to go. Your only choice is to come with us. You know all too well that death is not to be feared. You need only fear.
I know, Takaya.
Excellent.
It's all his fault. Ever since he started getting too close. I've suffered every single day. And now, I'm afraid to die.
Hey, Chidori, hurry it up.
Magia, let's go.
I think it's as good a time as any for a brief little FES montage, and tonight we're going to be taking Koromaru for a walk, because Ken can go along with us. Why don't we take him along since he had to mix out on the vacation? Now, I'm not going to be going over the schedule for social links just this second, because we do actually have a new one coming up in FES. It'll be coming up soon in Reload, but we're going to be starting it a bit sooner in FES. So we'll go over that when it becomes relevant. And we also have a couple other things that we need to take care of. I'm not surprised to see Koromaru so happy. You guys were gone for a while. Seems like you guys had fun on the trip. Everyone's been talking about it non-stop in the lounge. Only Koromaru and I were at the dorm, so it was really quiet. I can't remember the last time things were so quiet around here. I stayed up watching the late night shows with Koromaru in the lounge, then I dozed off for a while. But it was too quiet, and I couldn't get too much sleep. You spoke with Ken for a while. Sounds like he was a little lonely. Welcome back. You tired? I feel like I know what Koromaru is thinking lately. It's probably because we spent so much time together alone these past few days. Now, post-Kyoto vacation, Mitsuru has gotten some of her nerve back, and things have kind of returned to normal, so let's talk to her. Zeller, things have finally settled down a bit. Since I'm a senior, I was thinking of assigning more tasks to the underclassmen and student council. I deserve some free time, after all. I'll still show up to the meetings, of course. That's not really why we want to talk to her, though. Zeller, I've heard a lot of rumors about you recently. You seem to be studying really hard. Impressive, but try not to stress yourself out. Because of your academic prowess, Mitsuru seems to have a new opinion of you. By the way, Zeller, this is completely unrelated, but I'd like to talk to you about something. If you don't mind, can you spare some time? Now, in Persona 3 FES and Portable, if you have max academics, and you have come in the top placement, gotten #1 on at least one of your exams this school year, Mitsuru will offer to hang out with you at this point. If you have not topped an exam, there is one more exam that will be coming up that you can also get the #1 placement in, although completing Mitsuru's social link at that point can be a little perilous, to say the least. Regardless, we have fulfilled all that. I'm actually not too sure if this top placing requirement is still in Persona 3 Reload. It takes a while to kind of test and figure out if that's the case, and if you happen to know that, please let me know. Regardless, we fulfilled the requirements for that, so starting in FES and in Portable soon, and Reload eventually, we will finally have Mitsuru's social link to partake in. While we're on the topic of social links, we'll also be hanging out with Akanari on Sunday, and Mamoru on Monday. We've got a lot of plot events coming up, so there's not going to be too much in the way of just regular social linking. Moving on to the evening, there's actually a request I forgot to complete at this point in FES, which is the 2 gold medals. I have a very special reward for you this time. A rocket-propelled metal fist. It's not possible for a human to use it, but one of your party members might be able to. Please accept your reward. Thank you, Elizabeth. But the real reason we're heading here, of course, is that we've got another time-sensitive quest to take care of. This is the evening that we can collect the Featherman figure from Ken, so we better make sure to get that taken care of. I also have the ability to complete the Odin Juice side quest, which doesn't have a particularly good reward in FES at this point, but hey, it's still there. Let's see. We'll also be able to collect platinum medals once the next block inevitably opens. The game's not even being coy about this anymore. And that looks like everything we need to take care of there. I will also get some personas while I'm at it. I'm going to need a star persona for when I hang out with Mamoru. And we finally are at the point in the game where we need to carry around an Empress persona. So make sure to be doing that when you're hanging out with Mitsuru. Let's go collect the Featherman figure from Ken and then get our reward. Ken, relinquish the Featherman figure to me. Come on, don't be coy, don't be coy. I know you've got it. Okay, good, good. That's a good lad, that's a good lad. Hand it over. Nice and easy. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, sure, we can watch it together sometime, but more importantly, we gotta turn this over to Elizabeth. Alrighty, Elizabeth, I've got this little figure for you. A Phoenix Ranger Featherman R action figure. May I see it? Interesting, you can put it in various poses and play with it. Oh, it's flexible enough to be put in this kind of pose? Ooh, this pose too. Oh my! This may be a bit too anatomically correct for me. You may have it back. Please accept your reward. And we get a Frigid Magatama, which is a pretty strong front-runner for worst quest reward in the game. Whatever, I can play arcade games. Cert actually has maxed out magic at this point, so I can start working on Odin and getting him maxed out. And with that little detour to placate Elizabeth, we just have a couple more things that I want to show off here. Of course, we gotta check out Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, and we're looking at a pair of Shoes of Bane and 5 Mega Protein. Mega Protein is pretty useless, but hey, I'll never say no to new footwear, so let's take it. And that's it for today. Alright, one more thing that I need to show off today. We've got another leg of the Junpei Encouragement side quest. One of the few times we can advance this during the day. I wonder what will happen to Chidori after she gets out of the hospital. Will she be able to live a normal life like an ordinary girl? Well, if you help her, Junpei. Yeah, you're right! There must be something that only I can do. Thanks, dude! Junpei seems a bit relieved. If you have hit all of the previous conversations with Junpei in regards to this topic, the story will change a little bit in the future. Not immediately, but we will see some differences later on down the line. With that taken care of, there is actually one more thing I want to show off in FES, but I'll be showing it when it becomes relevant to reload directly, so we'll just wait a bit on that before we continue our FES divergences. And while we're at it, we might as well round up the things we have to do in Portable this video as well. We're going to be starting Mitsuru's social link here, and we have a couple of social links coming up with Ryoji, one on the 22nd, and one coming up a little bit after that. But otherwise, there is surprisingly little for me to show. I guess I can also show the encouraging Junpei scene here. Got a couple quests to turn in, starting with the Odin juice as well. Oh, that drink. Can I see it? This is the limited edition you can only get in Kyoto. Wow, impressive. I have to say, I love these rare drinks. You seen this one? Odin juice? It's only available in the fall. Want some? Well, I can't let you have it for free. Let's say 5,000 yen to part with it. Yeah, you still have to pay for it here. It's not enough to just trade for it. You must be a rare drink maniac. I know. We'll turn that over to Theodore in due time. But yeah, I've also got the quest queued up to get the Featherman figure from Ken. We'll turn those both in at the same time to see what Theo has to say about that. But something to note is coming up on 11/23. That is going to be the first day where the FEMC legitimately has nothing to do when it comes to social links or raising social stats. We have complete freedom to do whatever we choose on 11/23. So I'll probably just play 2 rounds of Punching Bag to power up Siegfried. Anyway, let's get the Mitsuru link started here. And with that taken care of, let's turn over the goodies to Theo. Seems you've completed a request. One moment please while I check. Ah, a can of Odin juice. Seems like any other ordinary can of juice, but inside, 36 degrees, it's rather lukewarm. The sensation on my tongue. Like eggs or radishes? Very mysterious. I see technology advances at a rapid pace. I'll wait until later to savor the taste of this juice. Please take this as your reward. And we want to complete this here because we finally get the maid outfit for Aegis, her ultimate piece of armor. Not really, but it's the last one we're going to bother with her in a main game playthrough. And honestly, probably in totality, because I'm not really sure if it'll be necessary for the bonus boss I need Aegis for. Regardless, we've got that done. I actually forgot to grab the Odin juice in FES, but that's not a huge deal. I can just do that once we're back in school, which is going to be a little bit longer than you might think, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Now, the other thing we've completed, a Phoenix Ranger Featherman R action figure. May I see it? Interesting. You can put it in various poses and play with it. And when you want to fire the laser beams from its eyes, you press this button on the bottom. Do you have a button there, too? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. Please take this as your reward. Not exactly the most elegant dodge there. I actually don't know what we just got there. I didn't really care to check what the reward was. I was just like, you know what? I see we've got to do something for Theodore. I gotta equip Aegis anyway, so let's get her hooked up with stronger armor here, and additional SP to throw out more buffs, and maybe the occasional Dirahan or two. Let me see, was that a weapon for the Femc? Does not look like it. Whose weapon was that? We'll just take a run through these. Got so many Junpei things here. I haven't really had any reason to sell off some of the weapons I've got. Oh my goodness, I'm not finding it at all. Is that, okay, it's a Ken weapon. Well, we'll put it on him, just to make him feel like he is still a part of the team in this version. Anyway, moving on. Now for the main attraction of this little detour into Portable. You promised to meet Ryoji today. You need to hurry. And, of course, we just scurry on out, not able to partake in Tanaka's amazing commodities today, unfortunately. Polonia Mall, Chagall Cafe. Going to Kyoto was fun. Going out with everyone, seeing and eating so many different things. Then we'd go to bed and wake up and do it all over again the next day. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Well, I had fun too, honestly, Ryoji. I'm sure it'll be a memory that'll last. Although you probably would like to forget it. Yeah, you were laughing a lot, Zoe-chan. Ryoji laughs merrily. Did you see this? I bought it at one of the souvenir shops. Ryoji is wearing a thin ring on his finger. Oh, I didn't notice that at all. I guess it's proof of the fun memories I've made. I felt like I wanted a reminder of those times. And then I saw this in the store. Ryoji tenderly caresses the ring. He's getting a little too into that ring right there. Rings are mysterious. When you get used to wearing one, it's as natural as if you were born with it. At the same time, it feels constricting. But when I look at it, it reminds me of all the good times I had. I think that rings are the things that bind memories to the person who wears them. I think I understand. Ryoji laughs peacefully. This is my treasure. I hope I'll get more and more treasures as life goes on. I'm sure that will be the case, if I'm with you. Ryoji smiles happily. You feel like your relationship with Ryoji has gotten a little closer. And with that, rank 6 acquired. This has been pretty easy, and we'll have another rank up coming in the very near future that we won't really have to put any effort into either. The Ryoji Mochizuki social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown.
Are you the one I've been waiting for all this time? I know you. I feel like I've known you for a very long time.
Ryoji seems to be muttering to himself. He seems distressed by this. You spent time quietly talking with him. And while we're at it, since we're heading back to the dorm anyway, let's just pay a quick visit to Junpei. Probably a good idea. He's always seemed a little dour these past couple weeks. Will she be able to live a normal life? Well, of course, Junpei, if you give her a hand. This has got to be something only Junpei can do, and he is going to do it. Alright, continuing on. Well, that was an ominous scene. Anyway, today we're introducing an enticing jewelry set. If you love yourself some gorgeous gemstones, then you're in for a treat. First up, we have this lovely garnet, and they come as a set of 3. Hurry and get them before they sell out. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in this opal too. Guess how many? 2. All this for just 49,800 yen. This is a special limited product available today only. You heard right, today only. Well, you know what? I could go for some lovely gemstones. We buy that set right there, and we're good to go. Next time, we'll be introducing a Become a Spy set. Don't miss it. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's time to do some shopping. Of course, we've got a whole load of treasure to sell there. We got 200k, over 200k in yen there, which is going to help out later. Let's also explore our options at the antique store and see if there's anything interesting we can create. Kirijo-san passed away.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to talk about that. So, how can I help you today? Well, I've learned some interesting things about you, and we've got a new base model here, so we can fuse newer stuff. Let's see. Ooh! Now we're gonna start cooking with gas with Junpei. With this Shingdi blade, we'll be able to boost his crit rate. I think that's plus 15 on that, and it stacks with his other crit boosting option. So, very good thing there. Kryo's not really that useful since we already have a buff bot. Let's see, Brianak, actually pretty useless, because, Mitsuru has Ice Boost already, so this would actually do nothing for strengthening her ice attacks. I feel so bad when I'm talking over. Ooh, this is one that, those opals will let us get this, the double Ziggurat, giving, Akihiko innate, strike amp, very helpful. Looking at other things that we can get here, let's see, we could get some Mysterious Geta. I'll probably put some more thought into, my equipment before I actually make any decisions on what to buy. Something that I would like to get is, let's see, do we have, slash, amp yet, or amp slash amp bracers? Looks like we can't get any of these amp bracers. We're gonna need gold quartz once those become available. Let's see here, can we get any more of the, elemental, bracers, though? Let's see, quality Nipolor. Let's see here. We can get, ooh, which ones do I want to get? Definitely want the, I need to, actually, let me, just, oh, right, I can look right here. We don't have the Varna bracers already, so I'll get those. I'm actually going to take these Agni bracers also, because these can be situationally helpful later in the game. That looks like that's the extent of what we can do there. I'm just going to go over my equipment real quick, and then we'll get on to the social link for the day. I did some looking around, but nothing else that I could use to augment Junpei's crit rate. I also equipped the stuff that I wanted to equip, so Mitsuru is rocking those Varna bracers now, and Junpei has the Chingdi sword in order to have even better critical rates, which should help out pretty soon. Next up, we will, of course, hang out with Kamiki, since it is Sunday. Would you like to talk for a bit? You can sit here, as usual. Alright, let's hang out. Let's go.
Thank you.
Today is actually a special day.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a free individual.
What? You finished your story?
No, not quite yet. Almost, though. I just came from the hospital. They were going to admit me, but it's no longer needed. I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery. So I've opted out of examinations and medication. I'm done with the hospital. Now, I'm just waiting for the end. But I don't feel like I'm being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die all the same. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for all of us. I'm still a little lonely. But I've moved past the sadness. Could I get a better look at you? I want to remember your face.
Kamiki's smile is tinged with sadness. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. And I think we're heading for a bit more of a, shall we say, ending in totality with the end of this social link. Man.
Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I'll show it to you soon. I'll come see you again.
I parted ways with Kamiki, then headed back to the dorm. Well, with that little bit of sadness taken care of, let's see, there seems to be a new recording. Why don't we give this a watch? Huh? Looks like Amada's room.
This room really is too small to practice in. But come to think of it, I guess I don't have to practice in secret anymore. Although, I don't live on the first floor here, so I might be disturbing the people downstairs. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult. But then I learned that long weapons are actually better suited for tall people. Oh, I hit my shin again. Jeez, I hope I get taller soon. Oh yeah, where'd my milk go? Maybe I should be drinking more milk. It hurts my stomach sometimes, though.
The recording ends here. Ken, he's keeping at it, but hey, he doesn't have those issues when we're in Tartarus, so I'd say that he's at least accomplishing the act of minimizing the damage he does to himself when we're actually dealing with serious exploration. Hey, Yukari. Oh, I almost forgot. We have tomorrow off. Labor Day, right? But then career experience starts right after that. Bummer, huh? Well, they couldn't have timed it better, I suppose. Kirija-senpai and Sonata-senpai won't be back till later tonight, so let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Well, hey, I didn't plan to. I just wanted to get your thoughts, Fuka. I got a new strategy. I'll tell Chidori all about our school trip. We're bound to get closer after that. Or at least I think so. I'm not really confident it'll work out, though. Because I'm looking from beyond the fourth wall, I got some bad news about Chidori, Junpei. You're probably not gonna be able to find her in her usual spot. Alright, let's see here. What do we got here? The Veggie blog note. Why don't we give this a read while we're at it? Let me see what this URL leads to. My lovely Veggie Garden blog. Looks like it's about home gardening. The blogger seems to have expressed their love by writing entirely in baby talk. Ugh. Hello, have you ever seen this tomato, this shiny? It's so pretty. It's very rare. Did you know golden tomato sprouts are only available at certain flower shops? You can find some at Rafflesia Flower Shop over at Port Island Station. Yay! Looks like new vegetable seedlings will be available for purchase. Maybe I should stop by Rafflesia next time I'm at Port Island Station. It's gotten late though. I should head back to my room. Try to forget that website.
Sorry to wake you. I'm not sure how to say this, but you need to go to the 4th floor, and please hurry!
What's going on? Yamagishi detected a presence. Other Persona users. They're outside Tartarus. Other Persona users? You don't mean...
Strega. They're still alive.
Those bastards!
First the Dark Hour doesn't go away, and now Strega's back?
What the heck's going on?
Yamagishi, can you see who it is?
There's only one of them, but... I thought she was in the hospital.
Huh?
No, she's inside! Ah!
What's wrong?
Long time no see.
Chidori?
She hijacked the transmission?
I can't stand the sight of you all anymore. So I've decided to get rid of you. Come to me.
Yamagishi!
I'm... okay.
I don't get it. Wasn't she in the hospital? Junpei, do you have any idea what's going on? Junpei?
Shut up! I don't know shit! God damn it!
Junpei, come back!
We have to go after him. We can't let him go alone.
This is almost certainly a trap. But it's Strega we're dealing with. We can't just ignore them. And if we confront them, we might gain some insight on the current situation.
Please be careful. I only sensed one person, but the other two could be nearby.
True. Leader, we have no idea what they're planning. So choose your team wisely. We'll go after Iori once you're ready.
I'm not going to bother showing my team in the other versions of the game because it really doesn't matter, but I do want to bring a bit more of a balanced team here. We're not going to bring Yukari and Ken, or rather, we're not going to bring Yukari alongside Ken. Instead, we'll bring along Mitsuru. As you can see, Junpei is MIA for this little dust-up, so not going to be able to bring him along for the fight. He's not going to be able to enjoy his new boosted crit rate, but that's okay. Let's commence the operation, and let's see if we can't deal with Strega once and for all. Let's get going.
Chidori! Talk to me! Doing this doesn't make any sense! I mean, I know I'm not that smart. And I've done a lot of stupid things. But this is wrong! We shouldn't be fighting each other!
Junpei-kun, look out!
Whoa! Hey, that was close! You could have killed someone there! Chidori! Why?
Get back, Junpei! Talking won't solve anything now!
It's too dangerous! I know how you feel, Junpei-kun, but please, just back up! Medea.
No! It's too dangerous! I know how you feel, Junpei-kun, but please, just back up! I don't belong here. I've always known that.
Alright, and here we have our fight with Chidori, or at least what counts as one. So, I brought Aigis along just because we can't use Junpei for this, though she really isn't going to contribute to the strategy. Remember how we fought Strega the last time? Well, we're just going to kind of repeat this again. I did make one slight mistake. I forgot to equip Raphael before I got here, but...
This pain is insignificant. The suffering my heart bears is far greater.
Yeah, that does not honestly matter too much. Ken is going to knock her down with the critical, and then she is going to get...
Why? Why won't you leave me alone? I just don't get it, Junpei.
utterly obliterated by this follow-up all-out attack. I almost feel kind of bad for the poor girl. She's clearly in a lot of pain, and we are just making that a lot worse. Oh my goodness. Imagine if I had the Mata Urkaja buff in effect. That's probably the easiest 16k experience I've ever gotten.
I can now bring you back to the entrance instantly. However, I can only use this ability inside Tartarus.
And hey, just in a matter of convenience, Fuka now knows escape route, so Fuka can now fish us back to the entrance of Tartarus for free in FES and Portable. It's essentially like having a Triesto gem at all times. By the way, if you're planning on doing any grinding to do this game's bonus boss, I would definitely recommend deciding on that within a current playthrough and making full use of escape route, plus some other stuff we're going to be seeing later, in order to make that process as smooth as possible, even though you can only do that bonus boss on New Game Plus and Persona 3 FES and Vanilla. I'm just padding out this FES segment here, because as you saw, it went by pretty quickly.
I don't belong here. I've always known that.
Second verse, same as the first. It's honestly kind of debatable if it's even worth showing this off, but what the heck. We've been showing off every boss fight between every version of the game up to this point. We may as well go for it. I've optimized it slightly so that Odin, or rather Raphael...
This pain is insignificant. The suffering my heart bears is far greater.
So melodramatic. But yeah, I equipped Raphael there to optimize it a little bit more. The only thing I could have done...
Why won't you leave me alone? I just don't get it, Junpei.
to make this an even more devastating show of force is actually remember to fuse up new weapons for Aigis and Yukari. I'll get to that in due time. It's just been a little busy recently. I haven't really been able to remember. Anyway, all-out attack. Here we go.
This isn't where I belong. I've known that from the start.
Chidori! What the hell's gotten into you?
To me, Medea.
bit of a rough start to that fight there. Like the previous Strega encounters we've had in Persona 3 Reload, this is more akin to an actual fight compared to what it was in FES and Portable. Sort of. Let's see here. What we're going to want to do is probably just go for our strongest stuff to start things out. Let's just go straight into Siegfried here and start wailing on Chidori with our best attacking options here. We're gonna go with Myriad Arrows on Aegis because, well, I've just got her optimized for pierce attacking, and we already have Masuku Kaja in effect, so pretty good damage boost there. We'll want to have Ken keep us nice and healthy. Medeira Han takes a lot of his SP, but that honestly can work to our benefit because that'll get him to his fast charging point for his Theurgy much more quickly. Alright, let's hit her with the Racunda. Mitsuru is probably going to be knocked right on her rear end once again, but I'm not too concerned.
Right. You're all just a nuisance. Get ready. Maneuver.
Oof, that was a little spicy there. Hey, is it just me or our Theurgy is not charging? Weird. Well, whatever the case, let's go for another Brave Blade from Siegfried there. Another Myriad Arrows from Aegis. Ken took a bit of a beating there, so we'll want to have him just keep popping off the Medeira Hans. Pretty bad luck on that, that Myriad Arrows there. With Sukukaja in effect, it's very rare that you only get 2 hits off of it. Anyways, let's just have Mitsuru go for the Bufudine. Honestly, it doesn't look like Chidori has that much HP, so probably not worth my time.
This pain is nothing compared to the suffering I'm feeling inside.
Not worth my time to just get the... What's she doing here? Oh, geez, full heal! But yeah, probably not worth the time to get the concentrate up, but that might be changing at this point, honestly. Okay, go for another Brave Blade there. Still doing good. Our buffs are about to expire, so we're going to want to have Aegis switch over to setting up our important ones again. Let's have Ken, since we don't need to heal here, let's have him go with Kogaon with his Gibog in this game. That'll deal a little bit more damage for him. Wow, actually, I think that was more damage than what Mitsuru was getting there. Oh, boy. Oh, right, I forgot. I don't have Auto Matarka.
Why won't you leave me alone? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Junpei.
Chidori.
I just remembered, right, I don't have Auto Mataru Kaja on this version, so I actually was fighting with slightly less attack power before. Silly me. Anyways, we'll just keep up the assault here. Defense is reverting. Again, we want to take this pretty seriously here, so let's always make sure we have our Maharaku Kaja in effect. I should probably have Ken, Rhea, or do Medeira Han for us, just because Chidori has been proving to hit quite hard. It's so weird that our Theurgies aren't charging up. I wonder what the reason for that possibly could be. Whatever. Anyways, let's refresh the Marakunda here, and I think the next turn we can just go put her away.
It hurts. I can't breathe. I'm scared. Hey.
Chidori!
I told you. Don't touch me.
Chidori, please. Tell me why you're doing this.
What I fear most isn't death. What I fear most is attachment. When I do, I become horrified by the thought of loss. My possessions, my life, everything. That's why we only ever live for the moment. But you, Junpei, you brought me pain I never wanted.
What?
When I'm with you, Junpei, I fear everything. I fear loss. I fear death. I fear my time with you will end. That's why I...
Chidori.
That sense.
What is it?
It's the others from Strega. How did they?
Bastards! You just don't know when to give up!
I I refrained from interfering as requested, and look what became of it. Chidori, I see that it is too late. You've been poisoned by them.
What the hell does that mean? You freaking ghost!
I am no ghost. Fate simply permitted me to live despite my detachment to life. You might say I was chosen.
Bastard! That's it! I'm not letting you do this to her anymore! I'll protect Chidori with my life!
Junpei.
Chidori, come with me! Don't stay with these guys!
Junpei, look out!
Junpei.
Huh?
I'm so glad you're awake.
Chidori? Uh-huh. I thought I was.
I guess I was wrong. My fear, my heartache, I blamed it all on you, Junpei. I'd never felt that way before I met you. And for the first time in my life, I realized what I wanted.
And... what's that?
I want to be with you, Junpei. Forever.
I want to be with you too.
But it could never last. And it breaks my heart. We are different from you. Since the moment I gained my power, I've known the day I was going to die.
Huh?
The very thought of it horrified me. Up until then, I'd never once thought about death. But I realize now, dying means I won't see you anymore.
Chidori.
That's why this is for the best. You can't die here, Junpei.
Me? Die? What? What the hell?
Junpei-kun! Junpei! It's her persona. Does it have the power to bestow life?
I don't believe it. She brought him back from the dead?
But wait, if she goes as far as completely reviving someone, the cost for that would be...
Chidori!
So it worked. I can hear you. The sound of your beating heart. But that's all I needed to know. Now I can go on living in you. I'll always be with you.
Huh? Hey, Chidori! Stay with me! What the hell are you even talking about? Hey!
This is how it has to be. But don't worry. I'll protect you, Junpei. Always.
Yeah, same. I've got your back. I'll do everything I can to protect you. So come on.
This might be all I ever needed. Just being in each other's arms. It's nice.
Chidori!
I love you.
Chidori, you're kidding, right? Chidori, say something, please. Chidori!
Pitiful. Such a meaningless end.
Meaningless?
The resolution in Junpei's heart has awakened a new persona. Junpei's persona, Hermes, became one with Chidori's persona Medea. They gave rise to a new power, Trismegistus.
Medea? Burn in hell! You won't get away with...
Junpei!
My, that was quite a spectacle. Now, allow me to respond in kind.
Takaya, don't! Don't forget about your mission. You don't gotta waste any more time on him.
I have a much greater purpose to fulfill. And since you have no means of destroying the Dark Hour, there's no point in dealing with you any longer. Enjoy squandering what little time you have left.
Get back here!
Junpei!
Let me go! I'll...
She entrusted you with this life! Don't just throw it away.
Chidori. Chidori. Oh, God, this is so hard. But it's not just my life anymore.
Junpei.
Everyone was silent as we walked back to the dorm together. No one could find the right words to say to Junpei. Another death has rocked seas, but there's nothing to do but just keep going on. Life goes on. Maiko, I could use a dose of innocence after all that's happened. I'm so happy to see you. Come on, hurry, let's play. Okay, yeah, probably a good idea to just do something simple today. Oh yay! We're gonna have so much fun today. Let's go!
Hey, come on! Let's play on the jungle gym! And the seesaw, and then kick the can, and then... Let's play everything!
I passed the time playing with Maiko.
I'm tired. No way you'll forget about me now, right? We played so much. Today, I'm moving far away. Dad told me I would always be his daughter. No matter how far away, we're still family. So I don't have to be sad. Family is special. Do you think I'll have a family of my own one day?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I hope. So, when I'm all grown up, can we get married?
Oh, I'm not gonna take this too seriously, but I don't want to break the poor girl's heart. Okay, sure, we can get married. Why not?
Take this, okay? I made it just for you.
We get a bead ring from Maiko, a sign that we'll always be friends.
Someday, let's get real wedding rings.
Maiko is blushing. Apparently, she just proposed to me. Oh boy. I hope I'm not on the hook for this.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Hanged Man Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Hanged Man within thyself.
With the Hangman persona maxed out, we are no longer going to be able to hang out with Maiko. Like several other social links, she just disappears from the game entirely once this is completed because she's moving away. But hey, at least we managed to save her from Tartarus at least once. The Hangman social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Attis, the god of sacrifice. I really don't have anything to say about this guy. He does not have anything I care about. We'll probably look at him later, but not something I plan to use.
Close your eyes, okay?
I felt a kiss on my cheek.
Don't be so shy. Well, bye-bye. We'll see each other again, okay? I just know it.
Oh, welcome back.
Junpei-san's still in his room. It's hard losing someone you're so close to. I hope he's okay. Yeah, we should probably give him room to breathe. That's what we've done for everyone. I'm sure everybody has thoughts about what happened last night. How's Junpei holding up? I'm sure he knows what he has to do. Yeah. I wonder what Strega is. Maybe there's a mastermind who planted the idea in their heads. What on earth are they thinking? Couldn't they foresee this happening? It's hard to tell if there is some kind of plan or if they're just crazy. The top priority of all living beings is the preservation of their own lives. Even if one tries to give up their life for another, this instinct is likely to be a limiting factor. Despite this, Chidori-san really did give up her life force to Junpei-san. The connection between them must have been special enough to transcend even their most basic instincts. Yeah, there's a lot to it there. I guess. She was taking those drugs as well. If she hadn't died now, she most likely would have died soon. But fate chose the most beautiful way to end her life. Okay, don't say that too loud, Mitsuru. I don't think Junpei would be too thrilled about that. She's the first girl Junpei's ever been serious about. Do you think he'll be okay? Eventually.
Yeah.
I hope so. Thanks for saying that, though. Makes me feel a little better. Yeah, I think Junpei will bounce back at some point, but we're just gonna have to give him that time. Let's talk, Fuka. Junpei-kun and Chidori-san had such a beautiful connection. Even now, they're still together, but I never thought it would end like this. It's too tragic. Yeah. You know what? I need something to take my mind off of this. We've got career experience coming up, so why don't we get a head start to ease the pain a little bit? On this night on Chikala Cafe, of course we could drink coffee to increase our charm, which is completely useless in Reload, because you have options on specific days that do double that. However, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights we can work part-time to pick up some extra cash, as well as sample a bit of the coffee and other things. Now this is pretty useless. Looking for people who can handle customers, get free pheromone coffee while on your breaks. Part-time wage starts at 2,500 yen. Okay, but this is pretty useless at this point because obviously we just get way more money from going into Tartarus. But we'll work part-time anyway, just for the sake of demonstrating it. Seems my charm and courage may not get higher. Should I work part-time here? Yeah, sure. Now the stat bonuses you get from working part-time, I sorted out while working part-time as a waiter. A customer called me over and praised my service. I dealt with the housewives complaining that the pheromone coffee has no effect. I see you've gotten much better at serving the customers, so I'm increasing your hourly wage. Okay, I got a raise on my first day here. Here's your paycheck for today. Try to use it wisely. And this is because we played the software that allows us to get extra money from working part-time. Still not a lot, but it is, I guess, something. There is a Steam achievement for getting a certain amount of money from working part-time. Having played the part-time working software and doing it at the end of the game where there's nothing else to do allows you to get that achievement way faster. Now, these Charm and Courage boosts, they are only 1-point boosts. They're, I think, among the handful of 1-point boosts you can get in the game. There's not too many. The only one I can think of, besides the part-time jobs, is trying to get the samurai helmet from Mr. Ono. But we've obviously maxed out these stats, so this is not too useful. And even when you can still raise them, it's not terribly useful in the early game either. Yeah, game, you don't need to double up there. I just wanted to show that off, though, because we hadn't really looked into working part-time. Alright, starting off this internship, cutting over to FES, the next 4 days are going to be career experience days. Alright, let's get our work done. And once we get to our internship, day after day, you carried the cardboard boxes. Oh hum. Just hauling those boxes. That was a good working experience. Okay, we're done. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Junpei-san's still not feeling well. Yeah, not much is done with the career experience in FES. And while we're at it, why don't we have a nice little career experience in Portable before we get into it for Persona 3 Reload. We actually do have something that happens here. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Wild Duck Burger. Yup, clean here for the next 4 days. The amount of trash is unbelievable. Garbage is overflowing with food that expired and had to be tossed out. Not that much more than what happens in FES. However, at the end of our little career experience, something else comes up. Today is the last day of the career experience. From what the manager tells you, many of the ingredients used are imported from developing countries. Some regions seem to have become rich due to the exports. You feel as if you learned something important that cannot be easily dismissed as a wasted week. Well, we get some academics there, but not really anything we need at this moment in time. However, you stopped by Chikal Cafe on your way back from school. Ryoji called you over. Polonia Mall, Chikal Cafe. I'm sorry to call without warning. Am I interrupting anything important? Oh, no, it's alright. What's going on, Ryoji? I see. I was in the same group as Junpei-kun, but he never showed up at the beginning. He only came on one of the days because the teacher said that he had to. Something seemed really strange about him, though. I talked to him, but he didn't seem like he was listening at all. He looked like he was about to cry. Did something happen? He kind of lost someone. I see. People die. I think that's something you just have to accept. Do you think I'm being too cold? Ryoji looks down sadly. Junpei-kun is someone I care about. That's why I'm worried. I've never seen him this way before. I wonder if there's anything I can do. You can sense Ryoji's deep concern for Junpei. I feel that you've come to understand Ryoji a little better now. And with that, the Fortune social link reaches level 7. Kind of a dour meeting after the previous few we've had with Ryoji. The Ryoji Mochizuki social link has reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcana has grown. People die. I have a feeling like I've heard that somewhere. Wait. Is it something I said before? I think it was someone very precious to me, too. You spent time with Ryoji, but little was said. Now, I showed off Career Experience Week in FES, such as it was. Career Experience Week will take place over the next 4 days, because, well, that wasn't really a story event. But in Reload, on the other hand, they actually decided to do something with this sequence. Iwatodai Strip Mall, Wild Duck Burger.
Good morning. Everyone who's in the internship program, please follow me to the back entrance. We'll provide you all with uniforms. Once everybody's dressed, we'll get to work.
For the next 4 days, I'll be helping out with cleaning. I worked hard to get used to the job.
When you're done there, could I ask you to take the trash out?
Huh? For some reason, Tomochika is in front of the restaurant.
Oh, hey, morning. You, look good in that uniform. Forgot you chose this place, too.
What are you doing here, Kenji? Shouldn't you be working?
Well, you know, just psyching myself up to prepare for the internship. I mean, being on time is like the bare minimum job requirement, right? Guess my prospects are looking pretty grim. I overslept like hell. Oh, damn it! Oh, I really screwed this one up. Coming in late on my first day, they're gonna be so pissed. I know a guy who works here. He said the manager's a real hard ass. Man, I really don't want to go in now. What do I do?
Come on, let's go together, Kenji. You know what? I'll do you a solid.
You'll come apologize with me? Dude, you're the best, man. No, wait. Even if you back me up, I can't just tell them I overslept. Wait a minute. I could just pretend I was here all along. Put on a uniform and stroll in like nothing happened. I'll just say my stomach wasn't feeling so good and I was in the bathroom this whole time. So, please, do me a solid. Grab me one of those uniforms and bring it out here. I'll treat you to any food you want. You can look at my homework, so please.
No, come on, Kenji. You gotta be honest. Do an honest job.
Oh, come on, man, you gotta help me. Just hop on in there and grab it real quick. If you hide it under your shirt, nobody will...
Oh, there you are. Working hard. Seriously? Why do I get stuck having to supervise 2 classes worth of students? I'm suddenly the young and spry teacher when it's convenient. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining to students. In any case, it looks like you two are doing just... Hey, Tomochika, why are you still dressed like that? Wait a minute, don't tell me.
Well, you see, I may have slightly overslept.
Are you kidding me? How many times did I tell you all to be here not a minute late? Jeez. First someone skipping out, and now this? Why does it always have to be my class?
What? Somebody skipped out? Well, that's just terrible. Talk about a failure of a human being. So, who was it?
Don't you grin at me like you found a friend. More importantly, I sure hope you called to let them know you were going to be late.
Well, you see, I guess my schedule just didn't line up, so...
Always call first when you're running late. It's common sense. Ugh, I'm definitely getting a talking to later. You're going to go apologize, right now.
Wait, now? I need to gather my thoughts first, and,
And what exactly do you mean by that? You're not trying to find some way of getting out of this, are you? Are you even aware of all the trouble you could have caused? You left the team short-staffed. The manager's probably worried. If this were a real job, you'd be fired on the spot. Now, go in there and apologize. Be ready to accept whatever punishment you get.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you be alright by yourself, Kenji?
Not even in the slightest. But I'm the one who got myself into this.
If it makes you this upset, you shouldn't have been late in the first place. Remember, when you apologize, try to explain how you'll improve for next time. It reflects on you better. And no excuses. Make sure you really mean it. You got that?
Makes sense. Well, here I go. See you later.
Guess I should go put in an apology from my side as well. Oh, by the way, have you heard anything from Iori?
No, not really.
I see. The very least he could do is call out or something. Oh well, you should get back to work. Anyway, I'll be going now. Put on a big smile and show them how much you love working service jobs.
Oh, I'm just so eager to, Miss Toriyumi. I continued my work through the afternoon. Tomochika wasn't chewed out too badly, but he worked the rest of his shift in silence. When my first day of internship concluded, I returned to the dorm. You went to a nice strip mall, Wild Duck Burger. I think I'm starting to get the hang of working here.
Oh, there you are. Hey! Oh, you're looking pretty good. I would have thought you've been working here for years.
Well, it's not exactly a good thing, Ryoji. What are you doing here?
Oh, my internship ended a little early. I was getting hungry, so I thought I'd stop by. Looks like you're doing all right.
Oh, what's up, Ryoji? You look down.
Oh, it's nothing, really. If you don't mind, could we talk for a bit when you're done?
Hey, manager says to take your break. Wait, what? Mochizuki's here?
I see you chose this place too. Well, my internship ended a little early, so...
So what? You came here to rub it in my face? You better not start picking up chicks in here. You are literally a chick magnet, you know that? Our sworn enemy.
Oh, now that you're here, I'd actually like to get your opinion too, Tomochika-kun.
About what? Lay it on me. We got time.
Shouldn't you be working, Kenji?
They said I should take my break now, too. Come on, this is our chance to chill. And don't even think about wiping tables.
You two get along pretty well, huh? I guess I'll go order something. You guys go ahead and find a seat.
Hold on, the manager hooked me up with some nuggets. Let me go grab them. Not such a bad person once you get to know each other. Just kinda intimidating at first.
I think this should be enough for the three of us.
Nice, you know your junk food. Now this is what being a high schooler's all about. So, you wanted to talk about something?
Well, it's about Junpei-kun.
Iori? Aren't you guys doing the same internship?
Yeah, we were supposed to, but he didn't show up. Until today, that is. I finally saw him, so we talked for a bit. Did something happen to him?
You should probably... that is a tough one. You know what, let's just feign ignorance. What makes you say that, Ryoji?
Well, at first glance, he looks like he's goofing off as always, but it feels like he's forcing himself. I can see a hint of sadness when I look into his eyes.
You know, Mochizuki, you're really starting to get on my nerves.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Why?
You're that good looking, but you still watch out for your bros? You're too perfect. What are we even supposed to do about this guy? Anyway, I don't know what's up, but I guess even Iori's not immune to getting bummed out sometimes. Guess that shouldn't be surprising. No one ever said being a teenager was easy. Let's give him some space, yeah? He's got this guy living in the same dorm. That's a recipe for recovery for sure. So don't worry, I'm sure Iori will bounce back in no time.
Yeah.
Well, nothing more to do but take him to karaoke sometime. I'll let him know you were worried about him.
Thanks, Tomochika-kun.
Oh, crap, the time. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. I didn't even get to eat any of this. It's up to you now, Mochizuki.
I don't think I can eat this much. Guess I'll go ask for a to-go box at the register. He's probably right. I'm sure Junpei-kun will be back to his cheerful self again soon. Especially with you around. You're his best friend, right?
Yeah, he's got you too, Ryoji.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can to help. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. I never really had someone like that before. But what about now? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Seeing Junpei-kun like that had me worried about you as well. But I guess you're doing just fine. It's just... I don't like it. Seeing my friends in pain. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag this on so long. See you later. Good luck on the rest of your shift.
Ryoji left, and I got back to work. With 4 days of internship done, I headed back to the dorm. Hey, there's a box on the counter. Looks like the product I ordered through the shopping program on TV has arrived. Let's see what's inside. Hey, with those, we might be able to get those strike amp knuckles for Akihiko. Junpei-san's still not feeling well. Getting really worried now. After all he's been through, I can understand why he's feeling down. He got really lucky this week, though. No one realized he took some days off because everyone was at career experience. Oh, I hope he's feeling a little better now. I'm going to defeat those Strega guys. I can't take this anymore!
Yeah.
I know how you feel. But you don't have to do it all by yourself.
Yes.
I know. Alright! Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. You guys should go check on them. And that's going to be something I'm going to have to try my best to remember when the next video rolls around, because I think we've had enough happen in this one. So let's make our save, and let's call it a video here. When we come back, well, you know, that full moon is getting awfully close. I wonder what that means for us. Probably nothing. I mean, I can't imagine anything would happen. So let's just hope that the rest of the coming days are not quite as rife with tragedy as the past week has been. Alright. Hope everybody has enjoyed watching. I hope to see you next time. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, but it's my right to waste your time.